What's up, y'all? It is July 21st, 2019. Today we're going to talk about Tyreek Hill, Roger Goodell, and the NFL's new direction. Well, of course, everybody knows that Roger Goodell, the NFL, they will not suspend Tyreek Hill over the latest allegations of domestic abuse and child abuse. Now, I made a video back in May, a couple of months ago, regarding Tyreek Hill, how, his whole situation came about because I think he's a dumbass. But number two, how his fiance or girlfriend or whatever she is an opportunist. And she recorded him to set him up. I honestly believe that. And a lot of people I got a lot of backlash. People like, oh, you making, him the victim and all this. I'm just telling it like it is. But I will say this, though. This is a victory for Tyreek Hill and the NFL. This is a huge victory. I agree with the decision because there is no absolute proof that he put his hands on her or that child. There's no proof. There's no video evidence. There's nothing. It's just recording. That's it. And I know a lot of my Cowboy fans are going to be like, well, look what happened to Zeke. They suspended him without proof. They need to suspend Tyreek. Listen, it's not about a tit for tat thing. It's about right and wrong. Right versus wrong. What they did to Zeke was wrong. That doesn't mean you wrong Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, there is no proof that he put hands on his fiance or his son. He should not be suspended for that. He is still a dumbass. Because as a man, you should not be caught up in those situations. But there is no proof that he did anything. I applaud the decision. I am thankful that they made the decision. And it looks like the NFL is taking a new direction when it comes to these issues. They're not just going to suspend a player on suspicion. They're not going to do that. Or they're not going to suspend a player for optics. Because they suspended Zeke for optics. They were like, hey, this domestic abuse issue is looming over us. We have to make an example out of somebody. So we can quiet down the Me Too movement, all the feminists, all these piece of shit motherfuckers out here that are after our throats. Let's suspend Zeke, make an example of him. The backlash that came after that was not worth it for the NFL. The NFL is learning. You want to know another case where they're learning? Zeke, this year, Zeke was being a fucking fool at the EDC festival in Las Vegas at 3 a.m. in the morning. And Roger Goodell and the NFL decided not to suspend him. I thought they were going to suspend him for sure. I thought he was going to get at least 4 games. But Roger Goodell and the NFL, they were like, you know what? He didn't abuse anyone. He didn't put his hands on anyone. Even though the security guard is pressing charges because he's looking for a payday now. He's pressing charges. But Zeke didn't really do anything. He was just being an asshole, douchebag, dickwad, stupid motherfucker. That's what he was being. But that's not a crime. Being an idiot is not a crime. He did not commit any crimes. So he should not have been suspended. I thought he was, but he shouldn't have been, and Roger Goodell didn't, which was a great move. Tyreek Hill, there's no evidence that he put his hands on anybody. He was being a complete fool, but there was no evidence that he did anything. And I applaud the NFL for taking such a nuanced, gray step. Life is not black and white. I understand optics are important. And bad optics usually means a suspension. But you have to do your due diligence. You have to do your evidence. And you have to be nuanced in your opinion. And that's what the NFL is doing. They're not just going to suspend a player now because it looks bad. They're going to suspend him if he actually does something. Tyreek Hill And in this case, Zeke Elliott, this past couple of months, they didn't do anything. So they're not going to get suspended. And I thank the heavens that the NFL is taking this new direction. Because females and bitch-made men, like that security guard, are opportunists. And if you keep suspending these players and ruining their lives, these females and these bitch-made men who are out here suffering and want to take it out on people, when you suspend them, bitch-made men and females out here are going to be like, you know what? They suspended Zeke. You know, this guy, he did me wrong. He broke my heart. I'm going to get him suspended too. I'm going to try to ruin his life too. You set a bad precedent when you just suspend players for no evidence. And that's what the NFL is learning. A lot of these people out here are fucked in the head, and they are willing to go to the ends of the earth to ruin a man. And thank goodness the NFL is starting to see this and are putting an end to that shit. Because I'm telling you, I guarantee you a lot of women out here, bitter women out here, saw what happened to Zeke, and they were like, I'm going to get this. This man is going to, Tyreek is going to pay. This man is going to pay. This man is going to pay. This man is going to pay. I'm going to ruin his fucking life. Roger Goodell is just going to suspend him. He doesn't need evidence. That sets a bad precedent, and I'm glad the NFL is putting an end to that. Kudos to Roger Goodell. Kudos to the people in charge of the NFL making these decisions along with Roger Goodell. I am thankful that Tyreek Hill got off. Now, the NFL is starting to feel right again. It's starting to feel right. These players are still fucking dumbasses, and they got to get their shit together. But you can't suspend them for stupidity. If you're going to suspend them, make sure they do something. And there's no proof that they did anything. Thankful for the NFL. Thankful for Roger Goodell. I'm glad that they're setting a new precedent now. Thankful for this. All right, you guys. Follow your boy on Instagram, JarrodJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.